Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. Yep, we're cutting down. When you see the first and when you see the second, when you get to this one, you go, yeah, they're fucking cutting down. I'm back with a third one for the night. And it's, again, I'm afraid to say, it's another one from M&S, but that's not always a bad thing, is it? And it's from Mikkeller, and this is a can of their Heated Seats Pale Ale. See, what I'm getting, if you can see that can wrapped properly, I don't know if you can, they're clearly inside a car. They're your windscreen wipers that are clearing all the steaminess up. Although, you know, windscreen wipers clearly outside, so they're not going to clean the steaminess up on the inside, are they? And basically, you got some fella giving his missus a bit of a sucking her face off in the car. So yeah, so we've got a bit of a romantic beer here. It's their pale ale, New England style pale ale actually. 330ml can. It's coming in at 4.9% ABV. Great artwork. Mikkeller stuff is always a little bit freaky, and I do like that. This was somewhere around the £2, £2.50 mark in Marks and Spencer's. So I'll tell you what, I honestly can't tell you. I'm certain I've had Mikkeller beers before on the channel, but I don't think I've had many. So yeah, this might be a first, it might be a second. Knowing me, it's probably a third and a fourth, and I can't remember. So I don't need that, so why the hell I'm picking that up? Let's get this beer out of the can, get it into a glass, see what we get. Try not to waffle on too much with this one. We're quite a way in already. I'll try and get the review out of the way, and leave you all in peace. Hopefully you won't get too bored watching me. Can't quite get it all in there. I'll put the rest in there once we're done. In a glass, hazy orange, typical sort of pale ale sort of look to it. There's a bit of carbonation rising up the glass. Can't see any sort of like raging stuff coming up the middle. Glass isn't nucleated, so I wouldn't expect too much. Like I say, orangey lemon, hazy colour. Finger of quite compact white head. So let's give it a swirl. Dive in with the nose, see what we get. Very sort of citrus, juicy, tropical, quite light as well. It hasn't got this big punchy sort of smell coming at you, but 4.9% probably isn't going to have that. It smells light, it smells juicy, it smells refreshing, it smells alright. So without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers. Yep, initial thoughts on the body of the beer. Sort of felt light as you pour it in, as it sits there. The heaviness of it sort of kicks in. It's not over heavy, don't get me wrong, but it has got a little bit of weight to it. Gentle carbonation. Maybe a little bit shorter carbonation for the body, or just not enough body to it to say the mouthfeel's really outstanding. Not that it's horrible. Well, I say the mouthfeel is quite nice, but how can I describe it? Let's go back to how we were. Could either do with a tad more carbonation or a bit more body. The mouthfeel's alright, but not fantastic. It's quite smooth in your mouth, but again, not fantastic. It's got a lovely juicy taste. Virtually no bitterness to it, and I've got to admit I do like that side of it. Again, quite light in your mouth, quite light to drink. 4.9%. Are you getting that? No, I wouldn't say you're getting that. Low 4% maybe. Yeah, very juicy. A little bit of sweetness there, a little bit of citrus sort of sweetness. It's actually really enjoyable. As much as I'm sort of knocking it at the start, with the body's quite nice. With the carbonation and that could be in a little bit better. You'd watch the start of this and think, oh, he's not really enjoying this, but actually, again, it's one of them. The weather's been really nice. It's refreshing. It's light. It really quenches your thirst. And it doesn't have a bad body. It really doesn't have a bad body. And I think that's quite decent, actually. I think that's quite decent. We'll get the rest in there. Session IPAs and that the name gets chucked around a lot. And you don't necessarily think sort of like 4.9 as sessionable. But for me, I would call that sessionable, and it's sessionable to a point that it actually has a nice body to it, nice flavour, light to drink. It actually does what it says, if you like. A lot of tins for me that sort of either say sessionable, even though this one doesn't, but are at low ABV, tend to disappoint a little bit, but I'm actually quite impressed with that. So for me, yeah, the Mikkeller's well worth picking up. Will it hold up so well on a dark, wet night? Maybe not, but I actually think it does have that little bit extra in there to maybe help you enjoy it on one of them dark, wet nights. But certainly summer wise and when the sun's out and what have you, perfectly acceptable. So thumbs up from me. If you've had the heated seats from Mikkeller, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share my video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm also on Facebook, All the Beer No Idea, Twitter and Instagram, All the Beer No Idea 1. And that's it for this beer review. There won't be any more tonight. I'm going to spend some time with the missus now, watch some crap on TV, maybe get takeaway, be a little bit naughty, because we all like to be a little bit naughty sometimes. And yeah, and I'll see you again on another beer review tomorrow. So thanks very much and enjoy your weekend. Cheers.